And now, once more, all kinds of everything, sung triumphantly this time by our own Dana.
Snowdrops and daffodils, butterflies and bees, sailboats and fishermen, things of the sea. Wishing wells, wedding bells, early morning dew, all kinds of everything remind me of you. Seagulls and airplanes, things of the sky, winds that go howling, breezes that sigh, city sights, neon lights, gray skies or blue, all kinds of everything remind me of you. Summertime, wintertime, spring and autumn too. Monday, Tuesday, every day I think of you. Dances, romances, things of the night, sunshine and holidays, postcards to write, budding trees, autumn leaves, a snowflake or two, all kinds of everything remind me of you.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help! When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the door.
Now, does this mean a business or emotional split within the Beatles?
I should think a bit of both. But I think it's more of a break. He answers himself that he doesn't know whether it's temporary or permanent. That's the truth.
Well, what is it about them?
We grew up with them. You know, they started when they were younger and we were younger. And all through these years, we've just developed with them and grown up with them. And they like belong to us, you know?
In the haze, but every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being around.
But let's go back to the good old days. Back in the late 60s, and there was rumblings within the on commission that there was a new organisation looking to form. Take us back to those days. You were dancing at the time, or you were a teacher?
No, I was teaching. I was only a young teacher. There were rumblings for a couple of years. The thing was, you see, the commission only licensed teachers each year. You had to apply. We weren't members. That's the difference.
Right.
You're not a member. They just license you to teach. So for no reason, they could actually refuse you. You know,
Right, yeah. They revoke your license, yeah.
They revoke your registration. So, but
I could go back now to 1969. Ireland was in a terrible turmoil at the time, the north and the south, and they asked us to run the convention in 1970. So we ran this convention in 1970 in the Dunblane Hydro Hotel, and I'm sure most people that were with us at the time, well, there's quite a few of them, are actually talking about it even just now, you know, because it was a marvellous convention, and to think it was just our first convention and it gets sort of thrown at us because they wanted to take it out of Ireland, obviously, because of the troubles and things like that. So we went ahead with that, and it was a marvellous thing to do. We really enjoyed it.
Okay, Patsy, now I happen to know the answer to this, but would you like to tell everyone how much it was for that convention for the weekend?
Well, would you believe it? From the Friday to the Sunday, everything included, £9. Can you believe that? That is true.
Okay.
We just heard, I think, through the grapevine, and there was this big hoo-ha over it. No, we'd been at the convention, that was it. The annual convention, there was about 3 or 4 of us always went to the convention, and that was the early days. We didn't know many people. We used to sit in a wee group like this, wait to be claimed, but we knew things weren't great. Now, it was the commission. We were part of the commission that ran the Irish dancing section, but the word Kogol existed then. Some people don't know that. I have a syllabus back in the house. It's got the word from the early days before the split.
And tell me, was it when the Kogol was formed, were you nervous that it was the right decision or the wrong decision? Or were you confident that you'd made the right decision?
No, I was very confident.
So you had a say in how the organisation was run?
Yes, well, we went along, we had our meetings, and, you know, we had very knowledgeable colleagues, you know, who were over us. Mr. McCaffrey and Mr. Peter Bolton and Miss Kane and Miss Cadwell, and there were lots of other teachers who were of good standing, very good standing, and you would want to be where they were.
Right.
What I remember mostly about it was my mum was going all over the country to promote the Kogol. And Rory and Mammy went off, like they paid the money out of their pockets, their own pockets. There was no money like to send them anywhere. Some people went down around Waterford and to different areas. And Rory and Mammy went over to London, Scotland, Manchester, all the different areas over there. And I know they went on a train in the night, travelling overnight to meet the different teachers.
And thinking back to that time, Pat, was that a stressful time for your mother? Because she would have obviously been one of the senior members at the time, yes, who would have gone off to form it.
Well, I remember maybe different to others because they were just members. I had my mother. Yeah. It was in the house in my family. Course, yeah. It was very stressful.
And there's murmurings about a new organisation forming. What's your recollection and how did you hear about it?
Well, we heard about it through meetings, and then there were meetings called, and we took the advice of, we were young, but we took the advice of our teachers who were dance masters. I mean, a number of the teachers, the older dance masters, and we had great respect for them, and we kind of just, listened to the point of view. But the most important point, Colin, that stayed with me was when it was explained at the meeting that we would have a voice, we would be a member. We wouldn't just be registering with an organisation, but that we would have a voice and we could change. We could change things. We could make things happen. We could vote. We didn't have a vote with the commission.
Right.
Everybody felt sad, but we felt that it was something that we needed to do.
This was an opening for all of us who were in the commission, and it was very well presented to us, that it would give us the rights to do this, that and the other. So everybody just said, well, we believed in them.
Right.
And it's happened that way.
Okay.
And that's why it's here today.
Now, from what I can remember, I might be wrong, but I think everybody left.
Really?
Yeah.
In Newry?
In Newry. Because I remember coming from meeting Jack Conley, and he said he was going commission. And I said, well, I have to go on Kogol because all the Newry teachers are going on Kogol.
Right, okay.
And that's how Newry Fish was on Kogol.
Right, okay. Oh, that's still on Kogol to this day, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Because I did the teacher's exam all through Irish.
Oh, you did it through Irish, okay.
I did the whole teacher's exam through Irish. There was 3 groups only ever who did the exam through Irish, and we were the second group.
Right.
And there was Carol Carberry, myself, Mary Moore, and Bernadette Cheney.
All right, very good. And you all did it through Irish?
We never spoke a word of English for the whole exam. And we were one of the last exams that we hadn't a written paper. We sat like in front of the panel, and they fired all the questions on the Rincophona book, and we answered them in Irish.
Very good.
I can still say to this very day.
Go on. Not the whole Rincophona book now.
No, I will say for you, the ladies interlace in the High Call Cap.
Okay, go for it.
It's a Fina Kalili. Jenna Kalili, Os Cor the partner, Tape here on Bugal Ella. Os Cor on Bugal Ella, Tape here the partner. August Tok Love Yas Elor. Jenna Kera Endo Tree, Tok Love Clay on Bugal Riff the partner. Cos, August Tok Love Yas the partner. August Cos, Arashkudi the Oich Fame.
It sounds like a prayer, Pat. It sounds like Shade the Bahawira.
And then in 2002, I was elected president of Kogol for 3 years, and that was 2002 to 2004. And I felt very honoured at that time to have the presidential chain to represent the organisation. But I feel that after our generation, it was nice to see some of my family anyway coming up, and all the pupils that we would have trained to come on board as TCRGs. And now, of course, the organisation is almost worldwide, and it's lovely to see each generation take a task in the running of it.
Do you ever think about leaving and going back?
No, I never thought about leaving. No, I'm very happy in the Kogol, and all the years, and I've been have very nice colleagues, and people I danced with are all in the Kogol mostly.
Okay, and what does a Kogol mean to you?
It means my life to me, really. I spend most of my time involved with the dance. I love teaching. I love adjudicating. It means a lot to me. I mean, I wouldn't be without it. I think I'll be there till I'm carried out now at this stage. I can't see myself going anywhere or ever moving anywhere else. I'm very happy. I think the Kogol is a very good organisation.
Actually, while we're on to Gay Lynn and stuff like that, you were the teacher that set this tempo and all on the old Gay Lynn albums, isn't that right? Tell me about that.
Oh, I danced on it.
You danced on it? You danced on the record?
I have a record that I danced on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
we need to get a copy of that.
I must,
yeah, I'd love to get a copy of that.
It's only there's the feet.
The tapping,
yes,
I know that.
Yeah.
But tell us about the Gay Lynn, how that all came about. Was that through Martin, or was it?
No, Martin wasn't involved in the
Gay Lynn at all.
Yeah, well, they hadn't formed their own group at this stage. But it was just I actually danced with Princess Grace.
Did you really? Yeah.
In Killarney, in Kenmare.
Right.
They were on holidays, and the Gay Lynn Cabaret were there.
Was down there.
And I met her myself, and it was nice.
So they then did a record with May Kyo, I think, and Tommy Delaney. Were they the musicians?
Yes.
And then you just kind of went in and set the tempo with them. Was that the way it worked?
Yeah.
In a studio in Dublin?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Did you get paid?
No. You didn't get paid for anything then.
You just got the...
Most of us won't be around in 50 years' time. How do you see the dancing going in the next 50 years?
I think it was nicer when it was more amateur, and
but there's a lot of wonderful dancers now who work very hard, you know, and you have to give credit to them too.
But going forward, speaking to the future generations, what advice would you give them about teaching and
Well, to be very, very progressive with the dancers, you know, and you know when you get a child coming in that's really, you know, is going to make the grade, you know, that you take each child as they come and help them out.
You know, it's very important to have respect for everybody, and the organisation will move well if that respect is there.
Are you proud of An Comhdháil 50 years on? Are you proud of that brave decision that you made back then?
I'm very proud, and I'm very privileged to be a member of An Comhdháil. And I have made a number of acquaintances, big number of acquaintances, and numerous friends. And the Irish dancing community are the most wonderful group of people to help out, to assist you. You know, even when you're younger, when you're older, it doesn't matter. If you need something, they're there for you.
How proud do you feel?
I'm so proud because with your mum and everyone who's passed, and they all put so much, I mean, we put so much into it. People nowadays think they work very hard, you know, getting things done. But we worked so hard when we had no money.
Are you proud of An Comhdháil?
I am, because I think that it was a great decision that we made all those years ago, and I think it's good that people, young people and young people who are coming into the organisation now will get to be involved up to whatever standards they wish. They will have their voice and they will have their vote, and I would encourage them all to use it.
What advice, what would you like to say to the people of the future who are the guardians of the Comhdháil in 100 years, for 200 years? This video is going to be around then. What would you like to say to those people and everybody that's involved at that stage?
Well, if you're a member of an organisation, you should be involved in it. You should take pride in it. And actually at the AGM this year, the end of my report as chairperson, I took liberty with the words of the late President John F. Kennedy. You should be saying, what can I do for An Comhdháil, not what will Comhdháil do for me.
No.
So get involved and have pride in your organisation.